Hello everybody, welcome to a video. My name is Aqua and welcome to Aqua Plays Minecraft. So we're actually going from 1.0.4 alpha stages, not beta, not release or anything like that. We're going from pretty much beginning of the earliest we can go. It's actually the earliest that I can actually get or find with sound. So it's actually got sound, as you see. Now with difficulty, we can actually play the game. So this is actually before a lot of the videos and everything that I used to watch when I originally got into Minecraft. So like say if I used to watch like Minecraft videos, one of the major series that I used to watch is a Minecraft series. What was like a Minecraft movie series. What would be literally a movie each time, like a movie length. So it would be, say, the first one was just over an hour and a half or so. I think the second one was about 2 hours, and then it carried on going. I think we ended up with like a 12-hour one by like the 12th one, and then it ended. I think there was also a mega movie that was about 24 hours. We're not doing anything like that. We could at some stage, like if we really wanted to, we can actually like kind of show off and everything like that. We're getting straight in and everything, just playing the game whilst I'm actually talking about like past things and everything for no reason at all. So yeah, as you see by the top left, we're actually in alpha 1.0.4. So this is one of the earliest versions. It's actually before the InfDev. No, it's not before. It's just after the InfDev series of versions. So you actually have an infinite world, what will continuously update. I've actually checked all of this out and everything. We pretty much can just update from alpha 1.0.4 all the way up to the latest versions. Of course, I'm going to back it up every single episode that I kind of do, or every couple of episodes or so. I'm going to try and back up the world as much as possible to be able to make sure that I don't worry about any of that. Also, one thing that I want to do is make sure I don't stand on any chest before logging out, because you actually get stuck. I noticed that last time when I was actually trying to record this episode. This is like the third or fourth time that I've actually tried to record this episode. So it's just insane amounts that I've actually done to try and do this series. We have no swimming at all. We have nothing of significance. It is basic Minecraft. It is before even 1.0 came out. The Ender Dragon came in, Enderman, Ender Pearls. No beds even, no sprinting, no hunger bar, literally just everything, including like XP and everything, has just been ripped out the game. We are no longer at the stages that we can do all of this amazing stuff of like explore around with elytras and stuff like that. Elytras don't come until like 1.9 or so we got a long way to go. So yeah, what's the goal of this series? Are we staying in 1.0.4 alpha the whole time? Are we just gonna play in the base Minecraft forever and never update? No, we're actually going to be going up versions as time goes on. We're not going to be keeping inside this version, or maybe even the next episode, or even in sometimes when it's like the same episode, we could be going up several versions at once. It doesn't matter if we stay in one version or go up. We could be in the next version, or we could even be up to 1.0 by the next day. It's the case of like whatever we can do inside of the actual version as much as possible, meaning from your suggestions or even my own ideas what I want to do. We try and do that as much as possible. So one thing we're going to do, find diamonds, make a base, and possibly get some basic armor and tools and stuff. Basically, we're going to establish ourselves in base Minecraft. And as much as we can, we're going to keep this world as far as we can until it gets corrupt or broken or something like that. So hopefully it doesn't for a long time. And if need be, hopefully we'll have backups and everything to be able to preserve ourselves from having to do that anytime in the future. And then that means that we can actually play this world for pretty much as long as we can. Hopefully with a good amount of ideas to be able to actually do as time goes on. And we'll definitely check up on the world size occasionally, just to be able to make sure that we know how big the actual world's getting with all of the updates, as well as everything that we're actually doing inside of it. With exploring, finding, we'll definitely see the difference between the terrain throughout the years. of Minecraft updates. So yeah, let's collect some meat from these pigs. They don't stack. Also, we can't run. That's a major thing that a lot of people point out inside of this version. You have no running. You can't run away from mobs. So that's going to be terrifying. So yeah, let's collect some more meat and everything, and we'll head off and find a place for probably an underground base. So if you guys don't know, all of this like alpha stuff and everything is actually in the PC edition. I know a lot of people question a lot of like versions and stuff, like, oh well, I play Bedrock version, or like a lot of the time when people don't realize what version they're playing, they're rather playing Java or Bedrock. That is the main two, unless you're playing on an old PS3 and Xbox 360 or something like that, where you actually have the 1.13 stuff and everything at that stage. The actual thing about this is it's in Java version, it's not in Bedrock. You can't go back in versions inside of Bedrock Edition or anything. I think we're in islands. It's actually pretty cool. If we light up this whole island, we won't get mobs ever. And that would be really good to be able to actually have. It seems like we are on some form of island. I'm actually back to where we actually spawned in. And I think we should actually make, because this is like a separated island, I think we should actually make this our base of operation, what we actually have. Also, there's another little island there. So yeah, the whole thing of it is we're playing on like an early version of Minecraft. We're going to try and go as far as we can. I think one thing that I want to do is probably make an underground base. So let's mine into this hill and yeah, let's carry on our little thing. Yeah, so like I was mentioning, the whole premise of like Java Edition is you can go back in versions, and it's the original. Is how Minecraft was developed originally by the great and all-knowing Notch, as well as it's pretty much where most people actually create videos. There's a few occasions where you don't get someone who actually made a video on Java Edition, frequently if they're asking about like Xbox Edition, or you have something like Windows 10 Edition or something like that. That is Bedrock Edition. So we're not touching Bedrock Edition at all. Maybe we can actually later down the line, when we get to like the later versions and stuff, way down the line, we can actually look into possibly even looking at the world inside of Bedrock Edition, just for an episode or so, just as like a look at the last backup of it and do that as a cool video. So that's a video idea for way later down the line, when we get to the point of like almost no return, where like the actual the information is pretty much convertible to Bedrock Edition pretty easily. We're actually going to leave this tree here, so this is one of our first trees. We're actually going to leave that one, so we're going to make it a rule. We're not allowed to touch this tree. We're not allowed to say chop that or trim it up or anything like that. We just have to leave it. We can touch up the terrain around it, but that's about it. Nothing major can go on with that tree there. We can get rid of this one though. This one's cool to get rid of. So why even start this series? Well, I actually really enjoy Minecraft in general. I love playing the game. I love being able to go between versions and stuff, and I've played Alpha a few times now. I've played like several versions of Alpha and tried it out. I've even played Beta. I've played it with a few friends as well, and it's been pretty cool to be able to actually do that a lot of the time. Where okay, so that's not good. We're gonna have to basically, I think we're gonna, yeah, I got an idea. So we'll create a crafting table very quickly, and we'll put it there. We'll put a door backwards that way, so if I quickly create a door, because we might as well, as we're making sticks in just a second. Yeah, you only get one door, not three. And then, there you go. We've now got the base door. So yeah, I actually wanted to create the series because I really enjoy Minecraft in a whole, and so I've been watching like original series lately. So I've been watching, say, Ice Cap Quakes Oasis series, what's back in like the 1.4 days, or it's of course way later than this version. As well as also I've been looking at the Minecraft movie original movie series that one guy done. I'll leave it in the pinned comment down below so that you can check both the series out, because they're both amazing series to be able to actually check out and everything. And inside of both of them, of course, at the time, they were the modern versions of Minecraft, but a lot of it has to do with nostalgia, as well as like the old-fashioned ways of Minecraft is pretty cool to be able to like go back and check them out. Even though one of them's a modded series and one of them's well, one of them does still have modded in some of the later things. What is the Minecraft what is the Minecraft movies? Like we can check it out. If you want to check it out, then that's cool. You don't have to check it out. You can stick with this series and see as much of like the early versions of Minecraft through me instead, because I do want to try and show it off. Also, if you're wondering, I'm not making charcoal because you can't inside this version. There is no charcoal inside this version, so it's pretty much stuck to waiting for it to turn day again because we have no beds, and just basically chilling out and stuff. So let's chill out. I'm going to clear out this space and hopefully it'll be day in a minute. Also, another reason that I wanted to start the series, other than nostalgia reasons, is actually because I haven't found a series that actually starts from, say, alpha, like earliest versions that you can go from inside of Minecraft, all the way up to modern, because that sounds like a pretty cool idea. I know it's doable from numerous videos that I've watched about the numerous changes inside of Minecraft's coding, meaning the coding will change, and that means that you kind of need to be in that version, or be in that realm of version, to be able to convert the actual thing. Also, we've completed it. We're going to have a quick look outside as we can't see through the door. And there's a pig over there and everything. We're probably going to get attacked by something at some stage. Yeah, so like I wanted to be able to go from beginning to end, and I've really wanted to watch the series with this. So even if I have to actually create the series to be able to watch it myself, yeah, so be it. And it also means that anyone else who's actually finding or trying to find a series sort of like this, where they go from beginning to end, they can find it. I've seen a few people think about doing it, such as people who have called their series, say, like Minecraft Evolution, and I try and search that up for series' sake, but a lot of people do it from one video. They only do one video of it, so they'll go between versions in one video and showcase a few bits what are inside of each version. And when you do that, a lot of the time it feels very empty and not a full series. Like you want a series when it comes to this sort of thing, of like going from the early versions of Minecraft where you see the terrifying moments to being able to become overpowered in the latest versions, but also still becoming terrified when you encounter the next mob. So like in the 1.17 update soon, there'll be actually the warden, and that's going to be a terrifying thing inside this world when we find a warden and he's going to storm through and try and kill us. But then again, we also have other things. We have the Ender Dragon to defeat twice. So 1.0 inside the official release is when the Ender Dragon gets put in, but 1.9 is when it actually changes. So we have so much to be able to actually encounter inside of this series, and it gives me hope that I can actually do that instead of seeing Minecraft in a 2D sort of way of like, oh, it's the latest version, or like nothing, or I'm in the latest version, then I have to update to the next version and get all these new stuff and everything. Of course I'm going to keep up with what's going on in the future, but it also gives me the opportunity to look what changed throughout ages, and it also gives me the opportunity to be able to show you guys what actually changed throughout the ages. So like one thing that we can do, we can actually I believe through these parts here, if we were the right way around, for this side we can actually whack through the door. It's one of the reasons we should technically flip this door, so I'm going to actually do that. As well as there's of course other things. There's not just that one thing what is actually really cool inside this version. There's also traps what people originally created, and hopefully if I can find information about those traps, of like the original traps what were created and things, I'll actually talk about them and talk about the history of them. So it's not just a Minecraft series in general. I also want to do history lessons during them. I want to do the history of Minecraft within the series, even if it's a one-off 20-minute thing, or maybe even like say it's 20 seconds of just talking about the guy and maybe showing a few images on screen. So like say if I'm talking about Ice Cupquake, so I'll give you an example, and I probably won't put it in the other part of the video. So I'm talking about Ice Cupquake. She's a great YouTuber and everything like that. She's moved away from Minecraft a little bit now, but her original Oasis series, So here you go, here's the Oasis series and everything. She's actually had 3 seasons, the Oasis, the Enchanted Oasis, and the new one, I forgot what the actual new one's called, but that one's only got 18 episodes or so, so it's not really much. But they're very good series. It's a very good continuous series, what you almost have to watch from beginning to end. Because she actually puts little bits of storyline and all of this other stuff inside of it. And it's pretty cool. So that's a really good series to be able to watch. I'll actually leave a link in the pinned comment down below so that you can check that out. But it allows me to be able to do that. Even if I say later down the line when we get book and quills inside of the game, or even right now while we have signs, I can actually put that on a sign or book and quill and put that in a place where people can find if, say, they joined the world and they wanted to see a haul of, like, different Minecraft things. Like, say if, like, a YouTuber done this or YouTuber done that, or I found this out, I can put that in, like, a haul, like a museum. And that would be a really good thing to be able to actually put inside of this world. A museum, even if it's certain episodes. And yeah, it's just a lot of ideas that I have. And I wanted to share some of them with you. But definitely, if you have any other ideas, or if you want to adapt some of my ideas and everything, just comment down below. It's only there, it's a quick thing and everything. Even if you just say hi and everything, I'll answer back. It's a friendly community. It's not gonna, I'm not gonna hate everyone for commenting something, or even saying why they don't like the episode is still feedback. Saying, oh, I don't like your series because you're doing this or whatever. So say if I'd criticize it, if I criticize my series, oh, I don't like it because some of the edits are too simplistic. Okay, maybe I can actually do like a voting thing. Okay, do you think my videos are too simplistic in the editing, or do you want more editing, like say this example? Sort of like how I just done there, where I actually shown like the eyes cutaway stuff and everything, even if it's just simple images or maybe videos or whatever. But it could be simple, it could be just simple cuts, sort of like this, where like I'm just basically going about the world, just doing the very basic Minecraft stuff, just talking about things and just generally playing, because it's a fun thing to play. So it's just little thoughts what I've had just for this first episode, and I wanted to share my thoughts before we go further into the series, because there's no point me having these thoughts and everything and then going, hey, I'm not even going to acknowledge like any of them till of course I start the project and all that, and maybe that'll be 5-6 episodes time, and because I haven't acknowledged that I have a plan or have some ideas was flowing, a lot of you might feel, oh well, you're cheating me out of the series because you're not even like got anything as an idea. And I wanted to mention that I do have ideas. There's a lot of sheep here. This is like sheep central. I do have ideas. I also want to know if you have an idea what could, say, adapt and change into mine somehow. So yeah, one thing that I do want to do is make the next part of this be a staircase. So this is going to be our main central area at the current moment, and then a staircase what goes down. This is not just to be able to like have like a future expansion to the base going downwards and possibly having things like farms and stuff, because I have so many ideas for like a big base. I think there's a YouTuber what used to do this big like base underground, but I've only watched like a few videos of that and I don't even know what they're called or anything. So if you have any ideas of like who that could have been, but I know they made a huge underground base. They had like a skylight or something like that, and it seems pretty cool. So if you know any of them, then please say, because I really don't know. I get confused a lot of the time when it comes to certain YouTubers and things. Okay, we're not going to put this in place yet. Oh, actually, I'm putting it that way, so that's going to be at least a decent thing. Sheep, please, just be quiet. So yeah, this is my basic idea, and here you go, there's something there, and we'll just mine this one down. Oh, we got some flint. That's actually going to be helpful for later when we actually have nether portals available. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I can't actually go into like full F5 like normal mode, what people do. But thank you very much for watching this video. It's been great to be able to actually do it and everything. I just wanted to voice my opinion for this series and everything. I'm going to try and do maybe about 1 episode per week or so. Maybe more, maybe less. Alongside some other series. And we can, of course, advance this series if we really want to and we have some ideas and things. Or slow it down if we're working on the ideas more. And want to spend more time on the idea than the video, because there's no point, say, starting a project, getting like only a little bit into the project and then ending it because like the episode's like gotta be out in the next hour or so. There's no point time restricting ourselves. But yeah, thank you very much, and I've been Aqua. Welcome to Aqua Plays Minecraft and everything, and I hope to see you soon. If you have any better like ideas for anything you want inside this series, because we're starting from alpha 1.0.4, and if you have any ideas for anything from onwards from here, even if it's 1.16 or whatever, what you want me to be able to do later down the line, hundreds and hundreds of episodes in the future, when it's like 5 years in the future, then just say, and I'll mark that down as a little idea, and I can probably make some form of board somewhere in this world. Hello sheep, I want your wool. Or it's called cloth inside this version. Yeah, even if it's hundreds of hours in the future and I just put it on a big board of like ideas for certain versions, or in a book and quill later down the line, then we can do that. But yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel, stay up to date with everything by hitting that bell, as well as leave a like if you liked it. Also comment down your ideas. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.